Can you please increase the volume? Volume, please.
You have seen Science Lab on Wheels, some testimonies of teachers and students. I'm gonna walk through what this project offers to the rural India, rural Telangana today. Go for the next slide, please. All of us must be very excited about this slide. What is that? The India's youth advantage. Any guesses? We would be having like a 380 million youth at our advantage. What exactly that means? Any guesses? Anybody? Probably more youth power, more people to contribute to the GDP, and future is ours, isn't it? Think twice. Next slide, please. So 2/3 of this youth lives in rural India. That's about 240 million. But out of that, if you go to the next slide, please. Out of them, how many of them actually making it with a successful careers like me and you? Mere 10%. Why? Because the current education system may not be engaging, may not be inculcating the curiosity in them. Maybe it is boring too. Today, if you take like a 10 rural students from an average class, it is like a 2 students drop out right there before even 10th grade. 3 or 4 students get dropped in intermediate level. And whoever could make it to the undergrad level, it would be like a 1 or 2 actually building the successful career. Why? Let's take it to the next slide. This is like, as they say, a tool not used is equivalent to tool that does not exist, isn't it? We may be having 240 million rural youth. If we are not using them, if we are not nurturing them for our nation's advantage, it is equivalent they does not exist. What we should be doing? We should actually empower them. We should give them enough resources, whatever it could be. It is laboratories, science equipment, some exposure to the modern technologies, how fast it is changing, like virtual reality and AI today. That's what Science Lab on Wheels bringing for the rural India, rural Telangana today. That's this effort is about. As you see in this page, in this slide, 2/3 of the rural youth is in the left side slide. They are just coming to the schools, time passing. I'm sorry, they are not time passing. The system systematically failing them by taking their valuable youth time and not teaching a quality education. That's a hard reality. Go to the next slide, please. So the missing link is understanding the fundamentals. Many rural students drop out because they memorize the concepts without understanding it. Science becomes fearful instead of fascinating for them. That's the missing link, and Science Lab on Wheels connecting that, bridging that gap. What do we do? If you go to the next slide. Next slide, please. So we deploy a mobile van, we take a mandal as a unit. We have like a 630 mandals in Telangana. So we take a mandal as a unit. For each mandal, we deploy a mobile van. This mobile van carries, like it will have a laptop, a projector, practical kits, and virtual reality headsets. And we deploy 2 qualified MSc B.Ed, BSc B.Ed instructors with that mobile van. So in an average, a mandal will have like a 10 to 11 high schools. This van visits a school each day and engages, that would be a lab day for that school. It engages the students with the practical experiments and giving the 360 degrees virtual reality videos to them. So, this school, it completes one day, one school, second day it goes to second school. Once it completes 11 schools and comes back to the first school to pick up the other topic to present. Next slide, please. So, as you can see, the kids, like students, are very engaged in the, as you see, if you see the virtual reality, what they are visualizing, like let me take one example. If you are talking about the digestive system, they exactly gonna visualize, if you take food from the throat, like how that food will get digested, what enzymes will get released in the stomach, how this intestine and how your stomach actually digesting the food, and how that energy inducted into the body, everything as if they are traveling inside the body, they're gonna visualize 360 degrees. Without even studying anything else, they can go and write the exam, because they are visualizing it 360 degrees. That's what Science Lab on Wheel offers. It's like inculcating the interest towards the STEM education. They should be learning with the interest, not with the fear. Go to the next slide, please. I'm still seeing the one. Go to the next slide. Yeah. So the key objectives are to bridge the rural gap, rural to urban education gap, and it also fills the sustainability development SDG 4. It fills the rural and urban education gap. It empowers the students with a playful learning. Go to the next slide, please. So what we did as part of this effort is, we train the trainers. We gathered in one umbrella, we brought all the science teachers of the district and we showed them what exactly their students gonna learn in this method of learning. And you have seen the testimonies of the teachers. Go to the next slide, please. And the next slide. So this is not a picture from any planetarium or from Hyderabad or any metropolitan city. If you visit Yadadri district of Telangana, right now this programming is going in 22 schools. Around 4,000 students witnessing every day in one of the school. You will see these pictures in the rural Telangana right now as I speak. Go to the next slide, please. So you might be thinking that, oh, okay, this is very fascinating. This might change the rural Telangana and the rural India, and it empowers the youth. It might be costing too much, but it is not. It is actually a mere 933 rupees per student. It is like if you go to the 3-star or 4-star hotel, it is your lunch. This with 933 rupees, a rural student gets year-long quality education. That's the Science Lab on Wheels for you. Go to the next slide, please. As per UDI's data, like 1.4 million, that is 14 lakh students enrolled into the government schools of Telangana. And and Telangana Development Forum aiming to spread this movement across Telangana by 2030. Even if we achieve 75% of that goal, it would be changing 1 million, that is 10 lakh rural students' lives. Transforming 10 lakhs rural students' life every year, gentlemen. Go to the next slide. I think a slide is missing here. Can you up? Okay. Science Lab on Wheels isn't just a project. It's a movement of hope, innovation, and equality. It's a vehicle of dreams transforming the future of our children and our nation. I invite each of you to part of this change-making movement because true equality begins with equal access to the quality education. Thank you.